In today's video, 5 quick facts about Homura Akemi from the series Madoka Magica. Coming up. What's up there and welcome to a brand new video on 414 Anime. In today's video, 5 quick facts about Homura Akemi from the series Madoka Magica. And hey, if you're new here, why not join the 414 community by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out. Before we get into the facts, I'm just going to take a quick moment just to say this video will contain spoilers, so if you haven't caught up on the series or the movies, then please come back later. But with that being said, here are the facts. Homura is estimated to be around the age of 13 or 14, though there is a very interesting fact about her age coming up towards the end of the video, so make sure you stick around to check that one out. Her height is around 155 to 159 centimeters, her eye colour is of course purple, and her hair colour is black. When designing Homura, she was designed as a blunt girl, and they tried to let this kind of shine through in a design. And the most distinguishing point about Homura is her long silky hair. When designing her magical girl outfit as well, the designer found her very fascinating and wanted to design her magical girl outfit around her personality and combat style. As we all know, Homura is not the most stable-minded of people, and this is shown as the series definitely goes on. She does show quite a few traits of emotional abuse towards Madoka, and because of this, we usually find that Madoka was really intimidated. She often looked uncomfortable or fearful around her. And at times, Homura just wasn't really nice to Madoka. She belittled her a lot, calling her things like fool or idiot, and never really regarded her as an equal. And she'd often tell Madoka to give up on things or forget about her friends. We also found that Homura would often control her decisions, and this would be regardless of whether Madoka wanted this or not, let alone taking her feelings into consideration. And most of the time she'd do this especially without any consent from Madoka herself. We also found that Homura would follow or stalk her repeatedly, and would often be extremely capable of doing things in the name of Madoka's sake, and was very much capable of throwing others' lives away for Madoka, for example trying to kill Sayaka in episode 8. You'd also find that Homura would constantly withhold highly important information from Madoka, for example important information regarding magical girls, Kyubey himself, or Sayaka's situation, just to name a few. And we found that Homura also had this kind of possessive nature about her, as she often tried to drive others away from Madoka, mainly because Homura has it in her mind that the others are seen as a threat to Madoka's safety. But of course she does go one step further. In the movie Rebellion, Homura of course alters Madoka's memories and of course takes away her powers, thus placing herself in a position of influence over Madoka, even turning Madoka into a new transfer student and a really shy character, with basically 100% control over her at all times. But of course this, Homura also shows many traits of the textbook psychopath. I found this really interesting thread online, so what I'll do is I'll leave a link to that in the description below. It's definitely worth a read, and looks a bit deeper into how much of a whack job Homura actually is. Definitely check that out. Of course we know that Homura's abilities are all revolved around time, thus having no real weapons, so of course she has to use her initiative. A fun fact that I found is that Homura actually finds a manual on how to make bombs on the internet. The manual was titled Hara Hara Tokei. This was an actual bomb manual published in March of 1974 by a terrorist organization. There's even a line in there that states anyone with a middle school level of knowledge of chemistry can do it, which is absolutely crazy. But it wasn't just only bombs that she used. Of course, Homura had a very wide range of guns, baseball bats, I think even a bit of pipe at one point. But one fan actually estimated that Homura used 1,383,40,300 yen worth of military equipment, equivalent to $17,037,114. Nice. Homura's witch form is known as Homer Lily, which is known as the Nutcracker Witch. I found 3 different forms of Homer Lily. The first is a kind of like a PlayStation Portable exclusive version. Then we had the first form as well, which definitely had that kind of witch-like resemblance with the pointy hat. Then finally we had the second form with that really crazy skull-melted appearance. I think her eyeballs had fallen out and everything was quite grim. But yeah, really interesting to see Homura's witch form. Awesome stuff. Finally, I talked about Homura's age earlier in the video, and I said that there's a very interesting fact about this coming up. Well, here it is. In a Nitro Plus Q&A panel, it was revealed that Homura actually went through almost 100 timelines. Somebody did a lot of calculations on this, and it's really quite awesome. If Homura really did loop the same month and a half nearly 100 times, she would technically be around 26 years old, having spent 12 years looping time. Since her body was always reset with time, she is still only 14 years old physically, though this does make Homura about 12 years older mentally than Madoka, which gives further thought as to why Homura's emotional abuse was so effective on Madoka. But thanks for watching. This was my video, 5 facts about Homura Akemi from the series Madoka Magica. If you want to see more anime fact videos, anime figure reviews, subscription box openings and more, hit the subscribe button right now. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button, share this video with a friend, or leave me a comment in the section below. But that is it from me. I will see you in the next video. Take care.
Lelouch Britannia commands you.